How is everybody doing tonight? My goodness, goodness, goodness. We are on the eve of a big corporate event. We have a guest speaker at our event tomorrow night named Trent Walker, our CEO. I spoke with Trent yesterday for, about 2.5 hours for a long time regarding a lot of things. And I can tell you this, the decision I made to leave my previous, I should say, business to do our network full time, I believe is the best decision I've ever made in my life. I really, really honestly believe that. And I walked away from a lot and I walked into much more. This company is phenomenal. Where they're taking this company is even better, because this isn't just a participation marketplace. Our participation marketplace is part of what our network is. This is, when they say it's a financial movement that's going to disrupt industries, they mean it is a financial movement that is going to disrupt industries. And I'll get into some of that tonight. But before I do, ask yourself this question. Have you or anyone you've ever known, purchased a car or a house or went on vacation or purchased used prescriptions, medications, mobile phone? Have they ever shopped online, gone to a restaurant maybe, I don't know, enjoyed a discount? Because if that answer is yes, you're on the right call. This is exactly where you should be. Because let me tell you something about business. I'm going to talk a little different tonight. I'm doing this a little bit different than I normally do, because I've got a lot of experience in different businesses, from e-commerce, network marketing, brick and mortar, finance, appraising. I've been at every level, guys, every level, from employee to CEO and everything in between. And I'm telling you, there is something special about our network. I had a great call today with a gentleman who's been around the block as well, and he absolutely loves it. Just about everybody that really gets it loves this business model, because they've seen so many different models out there. And when you try to compare our network to anything else, you really can't, because it's quite unique. Sure, you can say, you know what, oh, I've seen marketplaces, I've seen discounts. Yeah, of course you have. We all have. But not like this, you haven't. Not like this. What we do, and our ability to pay you on commissions from hundreds of thousands of items and services in multiple industries, not just e-commerce, but also in the service industry, from the homes to the cars to the everything else, the pharmacy that's coming, the security, everything else. And the fact that we're in year one, and it's just going to keep growing and growing. I can't even tell you how many products that are being screened right now, right at this very moment. And multiple products just rolling out, rolling out, rolling out. When they get up and say, we want to change the way spending is done at every level, they mean it. That's not lip service. They absolutely mean that. The online world of shopping, you've got convenience, you've got ability to shop prices, which is nice. You didn't have that so much when I was growing up. We didn't have the internet. I couldn't go to Google and shop around. I had to hear of a deal from somebody. I had to either hear it on the radio, see a TV commercial, and think, well, maybe is that cheaper than this one or whatever. We didn't have that convenience that we do now. So we're taking that convenience and we're making it better for you. Because everything you experience in e-commerce, you will experience in our network. Just so much more. And the concierge services, my goodness, the concierge services, we'll talk about those here in a moment. Exclusive discounts, the commissions, the revenue sharing. A participation marketplace, literally, and I don't use this term loosely, but for the masses. So if you look at the stores that we have partnered with right now, AliExpress by itself has over 100 million items. Staples, Touch of Modern, Legal Shield, Vitamix, TurboTax, GoPro, Columbia, and these are a few of them. We have a lot. We have over 100 more coming out in the next 90 to 120 days. And all you're doing is getting somebody to say, instead of spending money here, spend it over here for the same item, but get paid commission when you buy that item. I'll give you a perfect example. It may be a small example. I'll give you bigger ones later. But I bought some Nikes. Guess what? I got paid commission. It's almost like I'm the merchant. I bought it from Shoe Carnival, bought the item or the shoes from there, and I got paid a commission for it. And so will you. When's the last time you got paid commission when you shopped on Amazon or anywhere else? Usually they get paid. You're not sharing their revenue. You're with us. And then the exclusive with all our concierge services, some of the savings I've seen on phones, my personal savings of over $4,700 on a car, it's unreal. It is unreal. You have the ability, the opportunity to own your own virtual global mall. That's continuing to do yourself a favor. Walk into a mall one time and look around at all of those stores and imagine, wow, in a sense, I own this. Because every time somebody purchases an item in this store, this one, this one, this one, I get paid a commission and I only have to pay $50 a month for it. Get rid of your bias. If you have a bias towards network marketing right now, get rid of it. Because I am not selling you a juice tonight. I am not selling you a powder, a lotion, a potion, or a pill. And I'm not selling you anything that's overpriced. Walk into a mall, look at the hundreds of stores in a mall, and just ask yourself, how cool would it be every time somebody I refer to this mall bought an item, I get paid a commission on it? Is that worth $50 to you? And you get paid a commission on those items when you purchase them too. Is that worth $50? Because if it is, this is a call for you. That's what you need to ask yourself. That's what this is. And the cool thing is, that's before the bank and everything else we're going to talk about. Is it worth $50 to make a commission every time somebody buys on hundreds of online stores? Or earn an income when somebody saves on a car? Or an origination fee on a loan? Or prescriptions, medications, and everything else we're adding? Is that worth $50? Of course it is, because you can go out and save $50 so easy. I saved $278 my first week. Let's compare this to a regular e-commerce store. I've done it. I know what the costs are. And I'll be honest with you, I'm being very conservative here. When I say $22.67 a month, that is conservative. When I say a website of $5,000 to build out, I'm being conservative. So the number is actually higher than that. Profit margin about 3.5%. That means for every $100 of product I sell, I would make $3.50. That's the average. And that's towards the high end, actually. A little bit. Walmart makes 1.5%. Did you know that? Most people don't. How does Walmart make so much money? They sell a lot of items. That's how they make so much money. The margins on retail e-commerce aren't that big. Why? Because competition. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of costs. You've got drop shipping fees if you drop ship, warehousing fees if you warehouse, marketing fees. And you're also only able to sell what you offer in your store. With our network, you can sell anything. There's so many different items constantly being added, and your $50 stays at $50. If I add more products to my e-commerce store, if I add more services and things, I might have to add additional costs to it to market them, promote them, ship them, or whatever it may be. We're going to keep adding and adding and adding items for you to save on and redirect people to spend on because they're getting paid a commission on it, but your fee's not changing. It's $50. People need to understand. They need to truly grasp what our network is. I don't think everybody gets it. They need to learn to drill down and break things up and look at it like an entrepreneur. I hear people all the time, John, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be self-employed. Great. Let me teach you how. Drill down, look, research. What am I getting? Because one of the things you look at as an entrepreneur, risk analysis. Another thing you look at is what am I offering to the end consumer, the customer? Well, you're offering a Costco on steroids is what you're offering. You're offering discounts at so many different places for a subscription fee. Here's another competitor. Let's talk about competitors a little bit. Here's the bias. This is where a lot of people get stuck. Oh, this is another one of those. No, it's not. At what point in this presentation have I said or will I say you're going to sell something overpriced? Because you're not. But most opportunities we have been in, including myself, we have sold something that was overpriced, and that was the killer. That was the nail in the coffin. That was the killer. It destroyed us. It killed our teams. It killed our momentum. It killed our retention, because you cannot expect a consumer to pay above retail over and over and over again because they're your friend or they're your family member. You can't. You wouldn't. Most people won't. That's why the retention rate in network marketing is 15%. That's it. That's why only 7% of the people make money and 1 to 3% of the people make that big money where you see all the photos of the beaches that they're on. Those are the real numbers. Why? Simple. They're selling something that's not a good deal for the end consumer, so they don't have sustainability and retention. You want a real business? I'm showing you a real business. Give the end consumer a great deal. Customers must drive your business if you want it to be sustainable, not distributors. But if your distributors or members, in this case, are happy customers, you're set. Because not only are your customers getting more for their dollar, more value than $50 a month, they're also getting commissions on top of that. So what happens to your retention? It increases substantially. You can actually get 3 regular customers in this business, only 3 regular customers, and you will be profiting every month. On top of that, you can save more than you paid right from the beginning. I saved $4,700 on one purchase. That's 8 years of paying $50 a month to make up for one purchase. I save way over $50 a month. I've been doing it every month. It's very easy to do. What we've done is we've taken that retention program, we flipped it on its head. And let me ask you this question. Here's a simple question. Are discounted marketplaces sustainable? Look no further than Costco, AAA, Amazon Prime. Costco, go pay $120 a year, and you'll do it with a big smile on your face. Why? Because every time you're loading your card up, you're getting a discount on those items because you bought them at the Costco as opposed to somewhere else. You're getting a better deal. I'm going to ask you something here in a second. What if, here's a picture of Costco on the left. There's a picture of a full cart on the right. Think about this. Visualize this. What if every time you put an item in your cart, you got a commission on it? So that Kellogg's right there, those tissues, too bad they're not toilet paper. My goodness, toilet paper's selling crazy right now. All of these different items in your cart, you get a commission. Is that worth $50? Would you pay more to Costco? Would you pay them a monthly fee as opposed to an annual fee if every time you put an item in your cart, you got a commission on it? I would. Would you pay them a monthly fee as opposed to an annual fee if every time you referred someone to Costco, every time he or she put an item in his or her cart, you get a commission on it? I would. Of course I would. So why is it any different online? When you can save on hundreds, there's actually more products with our network than what you're going to see in a Costco warehouse. you have more chances of being paid commission over and over and over and over again. Somebody's going to shop somewhere, and they're already doing it. So your end customer, I'm looking at this business model, I'm thinking, wait a minute. What do my customers get? Well, can you say discounts? Can you say thousands of them on all of these industries? Let's talk about the concierge services, our auto. You fill out a form. Someone calls you. They give you a better deal than retail. Many times they'll deliver the car to your house. I had my truck delivered to my front door, and I said $4,700 below what I paid at the same place I was a regular at. I'd bought 7 vehicles at that place, and they could not beat the deal that our auto gave me. And I was a regular. They liked me. They made a lot of money on me over the years. Our mortgage, I saved over $350 a month on my mortgage with our mortgage, and paid about $1,200 less in origination fees. Travel, I use it all the time. Well, I did use it all the time until we know what's going on right now. But once this all settles, heaven, help us. Once it settles, I'll start using travel again all the time because I travel a lot with this business. And I saved money out almost every hotel I went to. Dining, I've used dining. I've used online shopping. I've used a lot of these items. I save all the time. I'm a happy customer. I'm a really happy customer. I have a lot of happy customers underneath me. We have literally taken network marketing, affiliate marketing, and e-commerce and meshed them together by giving the ultimate deal to the end consumer. That is how you create a large business. That's how it's sustainable. Because you are literally able to offer exclusive discounts, commissions, convenience, all of that stuff to customers, just like successful multi-million and even billion-dollar companies. And here's the best part. You're not online competing against them. When I owned my e-commerce store, oh goodness, I had to spend a lot of time, a lot of money competing with the guys that had multi-million-dollar marketing budgets. I had to compete against all that. And then I couldn't sell my items for better pricing because my costs were higher. Because I can buy in bulk, I couldn't. You got to understand how business works. When you dissect a business like I do, I've learned how to do this over 20 years. I've been around the block a few times. I've been a consultant. I've been in sales. I've trained sales teams. I've done all sorts of things in the world of business. I've been an entrepreneur my entire adult life. I've been around the block. I have drilled down. I have looked at rNetwork probably with every imaginary just level that you can think of. I have dissected this company, and I can tell you I'm probably one of 4 or 5 members in the field that know a lot more that goes on behind the scenes than anybody else. That I can tell you. That I can guarantee you. Being a master member of rNetwork, I get a front seat to a lot of stuff going on at corporate. The rNetwork difference is amazing. So how do you plug in? And how is it so different? And how do you make money? Let me show you. First, you save money. Saving money is so smart in rNetwork. Why? Because then you have a testimonial. You believe in it yourself. Go to AliExpress. Find an item you like. There's over 100 million products. I'm sure you'll find something. Overstock. Overstock is a great store. You get really good deals there. Now you get commission on top of those deals. Staples. These are 3 of over 100 vendors we're going to add in 2020 alone. We've already added probably 20 or 30 already. There's a lot of choices on there on top of what we already have with the concierge services. Go become a customer and then share your savings and have people go save money and see how quickly you can build an organization and a business and happy customers, which means frequent customers, regulars. Build your business. Make it easier on yourself. Become a product of the product and go build your business. So I'll ask you again, are discounted marketplaces sustainable? You bet you know what they are. Absolutely they are. And they're popping up everywhere. So I'm going to ask you 2 questions, then we'll get into how you earn money. Would you right now refer more people to Costco if you earn commission on their purchases? I would. Of course I would. How about Amazon Prime, AAA? Of course I would. Here's a better question. We talked about the bias in our minds right now. We're thinking, oh, network, oh my gosh, horrible. What if I told you right now, there are pros in network marketing. There's a lot of pros. There's some negatives too. Negatives mainly being the overpriced products and services. But take that out. We've taken that out. You know by now, we've listened to call long enough, we've taken that out. But the pros, free word of mouth marketing. That is a major plus. So here's a question for you. Would you stop paying these memberships? Would you stop paying Costco? Losing out on all of your savings and benefits. So I'm not going to pay that $120 a year anymore, because even though I save more than that every month, I am willing to lose those benefits because they decided to also pay you on your referrals. What do I mean by that? Well, what if Costco came to you and say, hey, if you refer 3 people to us, we'll give you commissions on all of their purchases as well. Are you going to say, oh my gosh, that's terrible. What in the world? You know what? I don't want it. I'm out. You can have my benefits, take it and shove it. I don't want it. Because you just offered me commission on anybody I refer. Forget it. That's in a sense that would literally be what you're doing. So why in the world would you say no to us? And before I get in there, let me show you some of these testimonials. Here's mine, $278 my first week that I saved. $4,700 on my car. I didn't even tell you about my daughter's car. I saved another $3,200 on. And all sorts of different things. Let's go to Jamie. Over 50% off of his phone bill every month. And now rmobile is back up and going like crazy. Let's get people back on rmobile. They've made that shift. They've got it. It's working great. $165 a month back into his pocket. He pays $50. So he's up $115 a month. He is saving. It's crazy. That's on one purchase. You do think he's happy? I know for a fact he's happy because Jamie's one of my directs. I know him very well. He's thrilled to death. He's a happy customer. Would he be a happy customer buying an overpriced product from me? Probably not. But he's getting a great deal. And that's on one item. Let's go to Dell. Talking about the buy one, get one free, the half off deal, all these kind of things. All these things that he's saving money on. The free shipping, all the stuff that he was able to get. These are 3 of thousands with an S, of testimonials. None of them say, I drank this juice and lost weight. No. They said, I'm paying $50 a month and this is what I'm saving over and above $50 a month. Over and over and over and over again. Going back to that Costco. What if you were a customer at Costco? Here you are. Pay the fee. Ours is $50 a month. Pay the fee. Now open yourself up to a world of savings. Now, even though you're already ahead because you're going to save more than you pay if you try at all, go get 3 people. And now guess what? Costco doesn't do this. What if you refer 3 people to them and they gave you your annual fee back? Would you refer 3 people if Costco said, hey, I'll pay you $120 back. Here's your annual fee back. If you give me 3 people, would you do it? I would. Because what are you referring to them? You're referring them to a good deal. They're getting savings. That's a lot easier than referring them to go buy something overpriced. Now what if Costco said, well, on top of that, I'll give you $2 a month per customer before they even buy a single item. We'll give you all your money back. You go get me 3. We'll give you $2 a month per 3. And every time he or she purchases something, we'll give you a commission on that as well. Would you do it? Of course you would. So why in the world would you say no to this? Why? Because that bias in your head. You're thinking, oh, it's one of those. No, it's not. We have an aspect of one of those. I wish Costco did something like this. I would absolutely love it, or some of these other places. But they're not. We are. And guess how fast those three go get their three? And they get theirs, and they get theirs. It's dissecting the opportunity and truly understanding what this really is. You are getting an incredible deal. You are literally building a business center for yourself where you come in and make a minimum of $2 a month for every member in your matrix, 3x10 matrix. Money, money, money. Free if you have 3, because they give you that subscription you pay every month, $50, you get it back every month. You actually get 56 back. You pay 50. You're in profits with 3 regulars. What if one of your regulars also bought a phone or a car or a product in our mall that's getting bigger and bigger, more and more stores? You see what's going on here? Now you're sharing revenue. Go back to the example of filling up your shopping cart. Every time you put a box of cereal, milk, whatever, towels, I don't care what it is, you put in that shopping cart, you get paid a commission. Would you do it? Everyone you refer, you get paid a commission. Would you do it? Of course you would. And now keep adding more products. As more countries roll out, more people roll in. We're growing by 1,000 people a day. How many products do you think are going to sell? A lot. You get commissions. And I'm going to tell you something here in a moment that's going to blow your minds. You have a chance to get paid commission on everyone, not just your team. Everybody in the network, even if they're not on your team. How cool is that? Now what if you're making $12 per month per member instead of $2? Is it worth it? Is that a good deal? Of course it's a good deal. You, my friends, will have your own virtual business center, e-commerce, concierge services, sharing revenue with multiple companies instead of competing against them. And you're doing it for $50 a month. Absolutely incredible. Now there's a bonus. Are you kidding me? We talked about the 3 and free. Let's talk about the free customers here in a minute. For a minute. Fans. Everybody likes a fan. I can bring in free customers, and here very, very shortly, my free customers will be able to shop at the mall. And when he or she shops at the mall, guess what? You get paid on them too. So he saves money on a roll of towels, a couch, electronics, home and garden, sporting goods, kitchen and bathroom. Can you see what's going on here? Vacations. You get paid, 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 and paid. Are they going to continue paying $0 a month to be free? Of course. They're not paying anything. They're just getting good deals. You're getting paid. A lot of them, guess what? They become charter members. Why? Well, easy. They want to make commission too. They want to start referring people. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Then on top of that, global share pools. Now this is interesting. That 3 I told you about, is 3 and free. It also unlocks all 10 levels of the compensation plan. So not only is it free at that point, because you're getting that $50 a month bonus back, and then you just use your bonus to pay for your subscription every month. That's all you're doing. But you're also unlocking all the levels of the compensation plan with only 3 people. Even another plan you can do that in. I don't know of any. What if you went out and said, wow, this is incredible. I'm going to get 10 people. There's no time limit. Go get 10 people. Well, if you do that, global share pool. What does that mean? Simple. My team of over 12,000 people, you will get paid every time any of those 12,000 people purchase an item in our network. They get that savings. You will get part of that global bonus pool. And the other team who has just as many as I do, and there's a third team coming in too that many people don't even know about, you'll get paid on them as well. And if you do it by April 30th, you can actually get shares in our company. So you better hustle. Clock's ticking, tick, tick, tick. On top of all of this, we have rbank and the ability to get paid on swipes. Let me talk about this for a moment. This to me is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Not only are we getting a great deal, we're able to open, fill up a virtual shopping cart, all this kind of stuff. We're getting paid over and over and over again. On top of that, we're going to get a debit card, a Visa card, as a member of our bank. And it's going to be a discount card. And on top of that card, every time I refer somebody to the bank, and guess what? You really think the discounts are going to end with the stores? No. We'll get discounts at the bank. So the discounts just keep going. Every time somebody swipes that card, I will get paid. Part of the merchant fees, the gateway fees. I sold merchant services for 2 years. I'm very familiar with how it works. It is mind-boggling to see what they're doing. But I want you to look at these pictures. Look at the one on the left, one on the right. I have actually had people tell me this, and I just shake my head. I said, you're not thinking this through all the way. Well, John, yeah, I want to sign up, but I'll wait till the bank comes out. And I thought, well, why? You can go start. You don't have to wait for the bank to save money now. You don't have to wait for the bank to make commission now. You don't have to wait for the bank to build a team now. What'll happen to her on the left who waited? She's got one card. Bank opens. She's out there saving. She's happy. What about the person who went and built a team before the bank came out? See that line right there, that rush to the bank? Imagine that being your line. And all of them holding a card and all of them swiping a card the day the bank comes out. What would your commission be then versus if you would have waited like she did? Think about that for a moment. 12,000 members on my team, swipe, swipe, swipe. Why in the world would I wait? There's no way on God's green earth I'm waiting. No way. No way. I see an opportunity, I jump on that sucker. And this is the opportunity of opportunities. Like nothing I have ever seen before. Can you see it? Can you see it? That's a question you've got to ask yourself. The rNetwork global reach. We're also in multiple countries. And I had a discussion with corporate yesterday about bringing on even more countries. How big will the global reach be? How many members will rNetwork have? Would you like to have 10? 10 directs and receive bonuses on global share pools? Would you like to have shares? Would you like to be paid on my team? Jeremy's team? The third team? Of course you would. And we're willing to help you do it. We have multiple calls. We even teach people how to invite people to calls properly. The art of the invite, the effective invite. I hope everyone's watched that. If you haven't, watch it. I'm retraining it again tomorrow night on our corporate call. You will hear from our CEO tomorrow night. You will hear from many of the leaders. There's going to be some amazing training on that call. Possible updates. I don't know what Trent's going to talk about. A lot of stuff. Can you see it? Because only you can choose to recognize an amazing opportunity. Only you. No one can make this decision for you. I can tell you right now, it's the right decision. Based on anything I have ever seen in the past, it's not even close. rNetwork will disrupt many industries. It will. That's what they set out to do. And guess what? They're accomplishing it. It is absolutely phenomenal. I am so thankful for rNetwork. I am so thankful for the gentleman who introduced me to this opportunity. I thank him all the time and say, John, okay, I get it. You're grateful. I say, well, you know what? You changed my flipping life. And I had something good going, but I've never seen anything like this. I recognized it because I really took a close look at it. I didn't allow my bias to block me. I did my due diligence. I spoke with the right people. I studied the model. Do yourself a favor and dive in. Get back with the person who sent you to this call. Have him or her show the global model to you, whatever you need to do. But look at it and don't allow your bias to allow you to make a grave mistake, because that's what it would be. I'm telling you right now, our network is it. This is the next big one, and we are simply inviting you to participate. I appreciate you. Thank everybody for their time tonight. We will talk to you next time. Tomorrow, Rudy's going to give another great presentation. They're always great, so I know it's going to be great. 1 o'clock Eastern, letsrev.com. Tomorrow night, you don't have to hear from me. Fortunately for you, you get to hear from, well, I actually had talked a little bit during it, but tomorrow night, the big one, the big corporate meetings, and then we'll be back Friday night with ours, Saturday doing a training on the effective invite. We're here to help you. We're here to support you. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time. Good night.